G'day legends, welcome to this walk around video of the XR600 from 1997 that I've been building up over the last 6 months. We're here today on a lovely Sunday down in Denmark, Western Australia, showing us a classic fake winter's day. Anyway, this is my pride and joy, the old XR600. I bought it for about $4,000, hardly running, from a chap north of Perth. Brought it down here and poured a bit of money into it. But yeah, this is how she stands today. I bought it non-registered, non-road registered, so first thing was to get it road safe and get it over the pits. It did pass first time. I've got a little road to registration video on my YouTube channel if you want to see that. But yeah, there it is. I'll run through a couple of the things that I've done. I'll be doing some long adventures on this bike and long enduros, so I put the 22 litre tank on it by Chirby's. I reskinned the seat cover. So rims and tyres, I've got the adventure tyres. They're called Motos. They're the Tractionator. They're about a 50-50 road and dirt. The back, well, they've both done about 2,000 Ks. The back is not holding up as good as the front. They're sitting on XL rims and Talon hubs. Also done in the last 6 months. Very, very tasty rim. I converted the sprocket ratio back to factory. But not only did I convert it back to factory, I got this sprocket from KK Bikes. It locks on the sprocket a lot better. The factory locking mechanism isn't very trustworthy in my opinion, and you don't get much surface area on the shaft either. So this doubles your surface area on the shaft, which is better for wear and tear. Last week I fitted this oil cooler just to get the big girl a bit cooler on the in the dirt and in the boggy sand here. There's a lot of boggy sand where I live. So yeah, fitted that oil cooler. And then I came around and wrapped the headers completely with fiberglass heat wrap. I did this little oil sight as well. Not only does it look cool, but it also provides a bit of clear view of your oil. So I've had the carby tuned to suit these stain tune headers all the way through to this stain tune pipe. Sounds absolutely delicious, the big thumping 600. Brakes I haven't changed, just given them a bit of a clean up. But at the top here, we've got some Pro Taper handlebars on some risers. They're on like a 25mm to 30mm riser. I've got these folding mirrors. Factory dash. The engine's got about 10,000 kilometers on it, almost 11,000. I've fitted these I want to say click and collect, but they're not called that. It's called click and ride LED indicators. I've just finished wiring all them up. I had to put a resistor in each one, front and back, so they come off when I hit the dirt. I've got this little saddle on the front here for holding some, mainly just rims and tire kit, just levers and a tube, and yeah, some other little bits and pieces, hose clamps and cable ties, because all else fails, your cable tie will fix it. But yeah, LED indicators here on the back too. I've got this edge tail light, so that was also LED, so I've had to put a resistor in for that because this bike doesn't have a battery. It's all runs off the stator, so had to get everything in tune voltage wise to still tick properly, to still work in the rear end. It took a lot of persistence, but got there in the end with the getting that all back down to factory voltage or factory pull. Under the seat, I've done like a little bit of an airbox open up. I've let it breathe a little bit more in this passenger side. Yeah, open up the airbox a little bit. I've got a different brand filter in there. It's supposed to be a lot better than the factory. Suspension, I haven't touched the back yet, but I will. But I've got new springs to suit my weight and to suit this tank. So yeah, I've had this resprung, and then I've got the gold reed valves in it as well. So yeah, this front end definitely has better characteristics now. I've done these full wraparound adventure bark busters. They're a lot wider than your standard bark busters, and not only that, they're full wraparound. I have clobbered a tree on this left hand side, which yeah, definitely saved my hand. Clobbered a massive tree, just came out of nowhere, as they always do. So yeah, I've got a couple of big races coming up in the next year. I've got a KDR, which is in Kalgoorlie this year, hopefully, if I can get into that. And if I qualify well there, I'm going to be doing the Fink Desert Race with this as well. So yeah, something totally unique and hits a lot of people right in the deep spot of their heart, you know, especially the older generation. But yeah, hopefully I haven't missed anything. I've also put this aluminium bash plate on. Lots of little things. I did the full sticker kit. I had to get 2 different sticker kits, one to suit the tank, and one to suit like the front mudguard. I've changed, I've done a conversion. So that's off a CR500, and this rear guard is off an old CR125 or 250. That could be actually off a CRF 450. But if you need to know the specs, I can get them for you. But yeah, they change the look of the bike a bit more. They make it look a bit more modern. I do prefer that look. I wasn't a huge fan of this rear mudguard that they have, but I have kept all those original plastics if I ever want to take it back. So yeah, don't shoot me in the comments for that. But yeah, put together this sticker kit all myself, really. Custom cut all these little ones on the back fender, and then same on the front here. Righty guys, I got a few more things I need to mention. Anyway, I've just been out for a massive ride, big enduro, but a couple of things I did forget. I made this extra support here, this aluminium brace, because I had to take the original frame off that was supporting the old fender. So I've put that extra brace in because I do have a giant loop saddlebag there for big adventures. I've got this giant loop bag on here, so when I get in the bush I unclip my indicators, chuck them straight in this bag. It easily fits four indicators plus some. I get my Insta360 in there too. Anyway guys, hope you've enjoyed this video. Hopefully it's been handy and inspiring for the other Honda XRs out there. If you want to follow my Instagram page, I do a bit of riding content on there. And yeah, nice photos of sunsets in the bike and riding spots. But yeah, guys, like and subscribe. Send it to your mates or your dad. But yeah, thanks for the views. Cheers.